Now that the virtual representation of the house has been created, we can start to add assets to the rooms and record important insurance information about them. Adding assets is done in a similar way to adding rooms to a floor or a floor to a building. Firstly, we must navigate to where the asset in question is to be placed. Once in the room, click on the Add button again. As you can see, now that we are in a room, we can add many different types of assets. These are all organized in categories, which can be viewed in this icon-based manner or by clicking on the Text Tree tab here. As an example, let's add a television to the room by clicking on the Electrical Hardware category and then selecting the Plasma TV icon from the list of assets. You'll see that we can now enter a name for the device, as well as a whole host of additional information. This information can also be added to or changed at a later date, so by clicking on the Add button, the television is created within the room. To speed up the process of adding static assets to Parago, a quick and simple search feature is also available. By typing in the name or part of the name, it is possible to skip directly to the Add Asset section. For example, let's now add a chair to the room. By typing in part of the word in the search field, here, the system will return all types of assets with the string CHAI in the name. This includes the chair we want to add. It is then possible to click onto it to add the chair to the room. Now, as you can see, we have a television and a chair within the room, and by clicking on one of these assets, it is possible to bring up all the information stored about it. Because we did not enter any details when we created the asset, the information displayed is very minimal. However, it is possible to add and edit the data by clicking on the Edit button. The information is broken down into sections accessed via these tabs along the top, and information stored can range from cost and support data, including warranty expiration details, to supplier and PAT testing records. The more information that is entered about the static assets, the more information can be reported on. And as this is a once-only task, it is worth being as detailed as possible. Once we've entered or changed information about this asset, the Update button here will commit the changes and take us back to the asset view. It is also quite likely that assets will occasionally move within your house, and to facilitate this within Parago, we have a Cut and Paste tool. By clicking on the Cut button here, we can move an asset to the clipboard shown on the right. It is also possible to cut and paste more than one asset at a time. Now that we have moved our television to the clipboard, we can now navigate it to its new location and then use the Paste button here to place the asset in the new room.